Hey everybody, what's up? How's it going? Robin here once again, and in today's video I'm going to be starting a new series on the channel where we go over, this is probably going to be a monthly thing I do maybe once a month, where we go over all my stats and my statistics for my YouTube channel. Now if you guys watch the channel, you know I like to do case studies and I like to experiment with different things, and I like to also be very transparent about everything I do. Like in my dividend investing case study, I like to actually start from scratch, show you guys everything I do, and then kind of document it. That's kind of what I'm doing with my YouTube channel here. I'm going to show you guys everything I've done and talk about the different things I'm doing. I'm going to show you guys what's working for me and kind of document the progress along the way, because I do consider this YouTube channel kind of like an investment in a sense where, you know, I'm putting work in, hopefully getting something out of it. And this is my first month on this channel, so obviously like I only have 76 subscribers. There's no real income yet, and I haven't really made the focus of getting income yet. Focus of the channel is to basically promote, get as many people, get as many views, push my content up, and basically get as many subscribers as possible so we can hit that 1,000 subscriber and 4,000 hours watch time so we can get monetized. And then the basics of the channel will be to make money from ads once we get there. But until we get there, I just want to kind of do these videos. Yeah, I'll probably do them like once a month to show you guys how things are doing and whatnot. And yeah, so this is the homepage of my channel here. I started this channel about December 28th, so it's about a day or so over a month, I'd say. And this is kind of what's going on here. So we finished the first month with 76 subscribers. My original goal was to hit 1,000. Didn't quite hit, I mean not 1,000, 100, sorry. Didn't quite hit there, but you know, in the end, I've been noticing the last week or so, I've been pretty solid on the channel. And since I've been publishing videos on a regular basis, things have been going pretty good. And everything is slowly, you know, very slowly, but things are going up. You know, I'm seeing better results overall as time goes on. It's very slow, you know, like it's just, you got to do a lot of work in the beginning. Got to put the time and effort, and then over time, you know, it kind of slowly goes up, right? And that's kind of what we're looking at today. So let's just look at we're going to go through all the different stats here. This is probably going to be a long video, like maybe like half an hour or so, maybe even longer. I got my morning coffee here. I kind of just got up, and we're just going to kind of talk, and I'm just going to go over everything. This isn't going to be like a polished video or nothing like that. Just going to be kind of me just talking over my stats and showing you guys what I got here. So let's get going. Alright, so the first video we have here is this latest upload thing here. Now this little upload thing is a cool thing they added in the YouTube dashboard. It basically gives you an idea of how your latest video is doing. And this video was published 2 days, about almost 3 days now. You can see that it's got 91 views, which is up 127%. Typical views is 30 to 68, so that's good. And average view duration is almost 5 minutes, which is very good for me. As you can see, it's 50% up. The average I usually get is about 3 minutes. And then watch time we hear is almost 8 hours. It was 7.4 hours. And typical watch time is around 1.8 to 3.7. So the cool thing about this is this shows that you know, like as your subscribers grow, and even with just a small subscriber base, like I only have 76 subscribers, this video did really well. And if we'll go to the analytics and check all that stuff out later. But this just shows that like this dividend investing case study, which is like the one of the solid anchors of this channel. Like I know that series is going to be a solid earner. It's going to be a solid thing to bring people in. That's the main reason why I did it was because I know like doing case studies and stuff like that is really good at drawing people in, because I know from my personal experience, I love to watch them. I love to see somebody doing something, especially if I'm interested, see their results, see how they're doing it, and it's so inspiring and stuff like that. It's really cool, like to see somebody take something from scratch and build it up. So that just shows that, you know, even though like we're still pretty small, we still have a long ways to go, we're slowly getting there. So I'm gonna bump into my analytics here. Actually, before we get into my analytics, let's check out my videos. Let's see how many videos I actually published this month. So we published a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I counted that right. 14 videos. So I kind of tried to do about 2 videos a day, I think is what I averaged. Some days, sometimes it was like 3 days, every third day, but it was mostly every second days. You can see here, it's kind of like every second-ish day kind of thing. I was publishing a video. And the main reason for that is just to get more views, get more content, keep people engaged. And it seems to be working. Like a lot of these videos have done pretty good. My highest viewed video is my 2019 total stock earnings video. That got 330 views. A lot of comments and a lot of likes. The financial community and investing community here on YouTube is very engaged, and that's really cool. I'm really happy about that. It's really cool, and I've been trying to kind of stop by other channels and leave comments, but there's just so much going on. It's kind of hard to do. Actually, in fact, my Wealth Simple video actually looks like it actually is the best video with 399 views. Actually, sorry, that was my review of Wealth Simple. That video did really good. But as you guys can see here, like slowly the views are kind of picking up a little bit. Like we have some videos that didn't do as good, but over time you can see they're just slowly kind of picking up there. So that's good. And in terms of playlists, the only playlists I think I have are my 2 playlists: my dividend investing case study with 5 videos, and then my dividend investing for beginners, which is just a collection of all the videos I've kind of done. The goal in the future is to add more playlists, because playlists are good for getting watch time and getting views, as we'll see when we look at other stats and whatnot. But I just haven't quite decided like really where I want to go with it quite yet. But there is plan to do playlists in the future for sure. So this is the main channel analytics dashboard. We have 1,724 views in the last 28 days. I think this is pretty solid. I was pretty impressed with how many views this channel has gotten. I know from previous YouTube channels like this isn't easy to do, especially in the first month, but a lot of our stuff seems to be doing pretty well. I think if I keep at this, we could probably get somewhere. Like, I don't know if this is just like the financial investing thing, that there's a lot of people in it, there's a lot of viewership and stuff like that. I'm not too sure yet, but it does seem like people are enjoying my content, I think. It looks like, and YouTube is kind of recommending it more and more, which is good signs, right? Like those are all good signs. So yeah, 1,724 views, not too bad. I think we'll go try and break that for next month. Watch time 124.3, so we hit 124.3. We need 4,000 to get monetized, so we're slowly getting there. I guess 400 would be 10%. Or something like that. I don't know if my math is right there, but I think once we hit 400, that'd be 10%. We're almost at 100 subscribers, which is 10%. So we're almost like 10% of the way. So maybe within like 4 to 6 months, my estimate is we'll be monetized. Maybe, depends how things go. And here you can see a cool little graph that shows basically, if we go views here, we can see the views, and then as like all the different videos we published. And you can see here, like as I've published more videos, the views have gone up in the channel. You can see here, right around this time here, I started like commenting more and checking out other channels, which by the way is a great way to kind of, after you publish your videos in the beginning and you don't really have anything to do, but you want to be doing something for your channel, checking out other channels, making connections, building community is definitely the best way to do it. And that's how I got a few little spikes here in traffic here, was actually other people checking out my channel. And then of course some of my other videos kind of did pretty good. You can see whenever I publish a video, there's a big jump. Whenever I publish a video, there's a big jump. And then right here today, first time in a little while, I went 3 days without publishing a video, you can see a bit of a drop. So kind of picture today, there's probably going to be a big spike here. So publish videos on a regular basis, as long as it's good content and whatnot, is definitely a good thing to do. And I know my videos aren't the best in terms of production. I've done a few videos where I've tried to do more production and stuff like that and do a little more work with editing, but I found right now it doesn't really, I find like as long as you just produce good quality content, that's all that really matters. So eventually over time I kind of want to do more production stuff, because you know it makes you look more professional and stuff like that. And definitely once you start ranking better, that can kind of give you a little bit of advantage over somebody else. But I think as long as you got the quality content, that's all you need to get started and to get going, kind of thing. So on the right here we can see the real-time views. You know, nothing too crazy, just you know a couple people every hour kind of thing. Whenever I publish a video, there's always these big spikes kind of thing, so that's really cool. I found the best time probably to publish a video is usually around the afternoon. It depends. I really don't think about it too much, but yeah, kind of in the early afternoon I find, or tends to do the best on my channel. And here we can see the top videos, so we'll check those out just so you guys can see them. So my Wealth Simple review by far is my best video. So if you want to do a good video in the investing space, do a Wealth Simple review because it's my best video. But it's also my best video because it's a good content video. Like the content in the video is high quality because it's my one year results of Wealth Simple. You know, like that's good content. Like if you're ever thinking about checking out Wealth Simple, you check out that video because it's good quality content. Like there's 1 year worth of results in that video, which like I said, for anybody who's kind of on the fence about investing with Wealth Simple will really find valuable. So I think that's why that video has done really well and pulled people in it. And it's got a very high like ratio too. It's got like 17 likes or something crazy like that, which is really big for my channel. And I've noticed like most of the videos do have quite a bit of likes and not very many dislikes. So once again, I think that's signs that people are enjoying my content. My second most popular video was my last dividend investing case study. So it looks like that series is starting to kind of pick up and people are starting to like it. I've also noticed it's starting to rank a little bit in search. So I think YouTube is starting to kind of see that my content is like kind of based around this dividend investing kind of keywords and stuff like that, and it's starting to push that content up. My second most popular video is my Wealthsimple cash review, which I did the other day, which is a great video, by the way. Wealthsimple just released a nice savings account. And then another Wealthsimple trade. You see I've done a lot of Wealthsimple stuff. That's because this first video I published did so well. So I tried to focus around doing that. Plus I just love Wealthsimple. They're doing really good stuff. And then my dividend investing case study. Once again, which is another one up there. And then some other ones here you guys can see. At the bottom you guys can kind of check that out if you guys want. And this is in the last 48 hours, by the way. So if you want a more better list, it would be this one right here. I just kind of realized that. Sorry about that, guys. But this is like overall. You can see here the top videos with Wealthsimple review, my 2019 dividend stock portfolio, my dividend investing video for January, then my case study right here, Wealthsimple trade, dividend investing case study, blah blah blah. You can kind of see, right? Like, so these case study videos are doing really, really well. So anytime you guys can like make a case study or document your journey on something, people are gonna love that, and it's very, very good content, right? And you can see here like the watch time and stuff like that. So average view duration. This Wealthsimple video has a average view duration of 5 minutes and 50 seconds, and I think this is why it ranks so well and brings in so much traffic, and actually gets traffic from suggested videos as well. We'll dive into that stuff and look at that shortly, but I think your average view duration plays a super impactful role in ranking, because I've noticed like videos that have the higher view durations, YouTube will just take them and just like shoot them up, and they get way more views than videos that don't. And it really depends, like after your first day of publishing, if a video has very good view duration, it launches up, but if it doesn't, it kind of just sinks down. So videos do come back, like if you do a video, it can like later surface and kind of get traffic or rank for search and stuff like that. But I find like it's the first little bit, like the first couple days are so important. Even first couple hours are really important for a video doing well. And you can see here that all my videos that do well, they all have very high average view duration. You can see here, like towards the bottom we have the lower ones, right? So that's very important thing. Actually, if we bring this up and look at the graph completely, you'll see that average view duration, the top views all have the highest ones, right? You can see towards the bottom we have the lowest ones. So that's just an important thing to take a peek at. And some of the keywords I've targeted for some of these videos are a little bit more I guess harder to rank for, but I targeted them because I'm trying to like get content over time to rank and constantly bring in traffic. So that's kind of point of that as well. So that's watch time. We can see subscribers here. Again, it's just pretty steady, couple of day kind of thing. I was surprised that I was getting some even right off the hop. Once I published that first video, let's see if we can go all time, lifetime. There we go. So we can see here that like, even just my first video I published, I was getting a couple subscribers here, and then, a couple here. Around this time I started commenting on other channels here. You see this nice little increase here. That's when I started visiting other channels, started commenting. Things go up and down, and then we started to see some big spikes here as I think my videos are starting to get a little bit more traffic, and people are starting to see that I have a little bit more content on my channel. I think people are starting, especially like the dividend investing case studies, somebody watches one of the new ones and they see, hey, this guy's got a couple videos, he's got this thing going on, I'm going to subscribe. So I think that makes a big difference once you kind of get some videos going and you get some, start to be consistent and stuff like that. Plus YouTube will, if the more content you have, YouTube will recommend that content to other people. So like, for example, I'm going to go on my homepage here on my, I'm just going to go to my YouTube homepage, sorry. And if we go on my homepage, you can see here that any video I watch, it recommends that. So like I watched a guy from this dude. He's a guy who does funny. He kind of messes with like people who do like the phone scams and stuff like that. I watched one of his videos, and now it's recommending his content. I watched a lot of Overwatch stuff because I like to play Overwatch. Once again, it recommends a lot of their content. So YouTube will take channels that you watch, even if you're not subscribed to them, and it will start recommending content to you from that channel. So that's pretty cool as well. So the more videos you have, the more traffic you'll get. In terms of reach, we can see here that we have 13.4K impressions, which sounds like a lot. And once again, you can see whenever you publish a video, you get more impressions, which can result in more views. Impression click-through rate is 8.7. I think this is pretty decently high. Once again, I don't know if that's like just standard for like my industry and my topic. It's hard to say, but I think that's pretty solid impression click-through rate. Like YouTube says kind of in between like 2 to 10% is the average. But also keep in mind that my channel is really small and niche, so maybe as it gets more exposure, the impression rate will naturally go down, kind of thing. But it varies by video, and it varies by different traffic sources, right? And so that's that. Engagement, we'll look at average view duration is 4 minutes and 14 seconds. I think this is okay. Keep in mind some videos kind of push that up, some videos pull that down. So you can see here that the average view duration is slowly going up, I guess. So that's kind of good. I guess people are enjoying my content more and more. Audience, we kind of already looked at this. There's nothing too crazy. Just unique viewers and average views per viewer, which is, I think, means people watch 2.3 videos per session on my channel, I think is what that means. Not 100% sure on that. So if we go back to reach here, let's check out some of these other stats. We can see here that my biggest traffic source is YouTube search, which is kind of expected. I'm pretty good with ranking in search. I've always been pretty good with getting search traffic. And I think it's the most important type of traffic because it gets you that constant traffic, and it builds up views, it builds up watch time on your channel. And that's what comes in line with this next one, which is browser features. This is YouTube recommending your content on the homepage, recommending in the subscription feed, all that kind of stuff. So I think overall, like the main goal for most channels that really want to grow, you want to increase as browser features as much as possible. Because once again, that's recommended on the whole page and all that kind of stuff. Channel pages, I think this is like my channel page, even though it says from other YouTube channels, but I don't see my content being ranked on other YouTube channels. So I'm not too sure about that. Other YouTube features, I'm not too sure what that is. And then suggested videos. This is also important. So the suggested videos are videos that come in the sidebar. You know, when you're watching a video and there's videos on the side. I think that's what that is. You can see there's a little bit of traffic from that, not tons. And then others, I think, is like external traffic and stuff. The browser features that I think in YouTube search are going to be the most important ones, because this is the main way people find you on YouTube, as well as suggested videos. We got to find a way to rank. I think this will come over time. Suggested videos as my content kind of gets more watch time and stuff like that. But these two are the most important, I think, for long-term growth, especially like getting that passive kind of growth. I think is really important. External, we have some different things here. So we're also ranking. This is something that didn't pop up earlier. We actually have some Google search traffic coming in, which is really nice, actually. I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to try and check out which videos are ranking for Google search. I'm not too sure which one. It'd be interesting to take a peek and see, because that's pretty cool, actually. We have Facebook, a little bit of Facebook traffic, a little bit of Quora traffic. I tried getting traffic from Quora. It didn't look like it really worked out, though. Facebook, so it looks like I got a little bit of Facebook traffic. That's cool. And suggested videos, you can see like most of this. Some of these are my own videos suggesting other ones, but most of these are my Wolf Simple videos. Like this one is somebody else's video, and all these other ones are my own. So you can see here that at this point in time, YouTube is basically just recommending my own content to other people, and a little bit to other people's here and there. This is impressions and how they led to watch time. This is data, I think, from search, or these different traffic sources overall. So you can see like some of these results are a little bit different than these ones, because this is all your views. I think this is focused on from YouTube kind of thing. So 8.8% click-through rate, 25.1% from YouTube recommending your content. So this is an important metric. You want YouTube to recommend more and more of your content. So I think if we can increase this number over time, this is going to be the key to success on YouTube. Getting YouTube to recommend more and more of your content, I think, is the most important thing. Views from impressions is 1.1K, and then the average view duration is 4.29 off the YouTube platform. And this includes search and stuff like that, which search would probably on average get you a higher average view duration, right? Because people are searching for things, and your video is going to be about what that is. So that makes sense that, you know, people are going to be more interested and more in tune to the topic, so they'll probably watch it longer, right? And then we see watch time from impressions. So basically from YouTube recommending my content. So this is a lot of traffic, actually. 25% of my traffic comes from YouTube recommending my stuff. So we're off to a good start. You know, like it's a long ways to go, but we are off to a good start. Traffic from playlists. I'm going to open this up just to show you guys how important playlists actually are. So my dividend investing case study has 14 views, which isn't too much, but the average view duration is 5 minutes, so that's really solid. And then my dividend investing for beginners case study has 5 views, which isn't very much once again, but the average view duration is 8 minutes and 40 seconds. So if you times 8 by 5, my math isn't very good, but that'd be like 40 something 40 something minutes or something like that. So that's a lot of watch time for that small little views, right? And then uploads from Robin Haney, we can see. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if that's the playlist. Oh, that's all my videos together. Okay, I see. I didn't even notice that I had that on there. But you guys can see here that I don't know if you can get like the overall watch time in total. So it's not much, but over time, as those views get higher and stuff like that, more and more people find your content, you know, it's a great way to get more watch time on the channel. And then we can see here that the YouTube search, these are the search terms, the highest search terms that people are searching for. It's nice that we're actually starting to get some data with this, because I didn't have any data for like the longest time. So Wealth Simple is number one simple trade. Dividend investing, this is a hard keyword that I've been trying to rank for, and I think the case study series is starting to rank for it. In fact, if I go to YouTube right now, we're on YouTube Canada, so this isn't quite my YouTube. I mean Google YouTube.com, but we'll see here. I don't know if any of my videos, yeah, you can see my one video actually ranking right here. So it depends on like YouTube doesn't rank the same search results for everybody, so that could just be it's showing to me kind of thing. But it does look like people are following that keyword, so that's good. That's a good sign. I've been trying to rank for that keyword. Wealth Simple review, Wealth Simple cash, dividend, you know, Wealth Simple trade review, dividends, monthly dividends, investing. So you know these keywords are good. These keywords are good. You can see a lot of like different variations at the bottom here, so that's pretty good. That's a good sign, and you can see here that these little graphs here are my different videos that are ranking for, or the different search terms. So you can see that as I publish more videos, more searches, more views, more watch time, more subscribers. Just makes sense, right? That makes sense. So if I would give like kind of like tips to people starting out, I would say publish more videos, try to mimic videos that have done good in the past, and that's what's going to increase all your stats, which is going to overall grow your channel. You know, everything's important. Watch time is important, views are important, click-through rates are important, impressions are important, and subscriptions are important, and they all lead to each other. You know, they all kind of lead to each other, and it makes sense, right? That's why the focus of the channel has just been to promote as much of my content as possible. In terms of comments, the channel actually got a lot of comments. I've seen a lot of comments in this channel, and I try to respond to every single one. Every single one of your guys' comments, I try to respond. I try to do it every day if I can, but it depends. But thank you guys for leaving the comments and stuff like that. The support for the channel has been crazy, and I really, really appreciate it. So other than that, I don't know if there's anything other to really talk about today on the channel. Like, I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview. I haven't done much on the channel other than like I've set up like this little banner here and stuff like that. Like, I just created this channel the other month. I set up a little trailer here. I just put my dividend investing case study because it's performed the best overall, and then I have my little uploads here at the bottom. So that's pretty much all I've been doing, guys. Nothing too crazy. Let's check out one of my videos just to see the stats of the individual video. Kind of show you guys how things are going on here. So this is my dividend investing case study, and this is another thing I want to point out before I end this video about why what I've been doing to kind of drive subscriptions, and this is something I'm going to focus on in the future. I've been promoting my video that's done the highest, that's had the highest conversion rate, and the way you do this is you click on the video, go to analytics, and it will tell you how many subscribers this video is giving you, kind of thing, right? And so you can see here that this video is driving the bulk of my subscriptions, and every day I do, every week when I do a video, there's a little bump in subscriptions, and this is because people are watching that video, they're following through the playlist, and they see this first video, and they can see here that, you know, it's a cool thing. Like, it's a case study, right? It's really cool. This is by far driving me the most subscription with 13 subscribers. So one thing I'm going to try and focus on this month is to focus on like driving as much people as I can to this video kind of thing, and that's kind of what I've already been doing, but I want to try to drive as many people as I can from other my other YouTube videos and stuff like that, and try to push up, you know, the amount of people I can get subscribed. So that's one of my goals I'm going to try and do. I also have some other goals and some other things I'm going to test out, but I'm going to save those for next month when I do an update on that. So yeah, but let's check out the stats for this individual video. As you can see, it doesn't have the highest click-through rate or highest impressions, but you know, it does do a good job in converting stuff like that, and it looks like this is the video that's ranking for dividend investing. So that's pretty solid. And another tip I'm going to point out is titles are important to add keywords and stuff like that. You'll see that this video, if I actually go on YouTube here, it's actually called Dividend Investing Case Study with Wealth Simple Trade. Now, I put Wealth Trade at the bottom here because I want it to rank for Wealthsimple terms, Wealthsimple keywords, because I know those are easy to rank for. And you can see here in the traffic section, you go to reach. Yes, we go to reach here. You can see that it actually ranks for Wealthsimple Trade in different keywords based off that. So it's important when you make your titles to try to not keyword stuff, but like if you can stick some extra things, you know, that might help it rank. Feel free to do so as long as it makes sense. But that's it for this video, guys. I want to say thank you for everybody who stopped by the channel. Thank you for everybody who subscribed. I wasn't sure really what to expect with this channel when I first created it, but it looks like it's done pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe for more content. I do mostly personal finance, investing type content, because that's what I like to do and that's what I'm good at. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys like this series. And whatnot. I'll be doing another video in a couple days. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for chilling with me today, and take care.